You know, I always ask everyone this question. Have you guys ever looked up to somebody, that you looked up for inspiration, that actually changed your life forever? Whether it be a media or a cartoon or something, but then you realize, as you get older, you realize, wow, this guy's an asshole. That person happened to be Sean Schemmel for me. Because I used to actually watch Dragon Ball Z as a kid, back when it was on Toonami and all that stuff, and it was like great watching the show, how violent, how great it was, despite the fact they censored it, but I digress. But I'm not one of those stupid fake DBZ fans that says, Lolicon is bad, or some BS like that. No, I actually watched the show. But what does this have to do with anything? Well, Sean Schemmel is back at it again with another more of his BS. If it wasn't bad enough with him acting like such an asshole during a con convention, and another time that he also threw Vic Miata underneath the bus, even though there's actually proof of him doing some weird alleged shit. I mean, allegedly doing something to a cosplayer, but I digress, because instead of, being there for your buddy, no, he just throws Vic Miata underneath the bus. But that's beside the point. I actually do have something to really talk about right now, because apparently, and this video right here got him so triggered. And this video in question happens to be this, by GamerGoku, who is also like a voice actor in practice right now. But he kind of considers himself as a amateur, but honestly, he goes beyond more than anything.
Is that what you think? Fuck around and find out.
Based. Just based. Because that was very ironic, because Sean Schemmel did fuck around and find out, because apparently he came to this YouTuber and said that apparently it sounded like AI. Yeah, that was a real thing that actually happened. Sean Schemmel came to this voice actor who is working really hard and actually claimed to be this was AI. And I do have the notes right here from Batum. It is just so messed up to hear that from a voice actor that people look up to. And just to say that, it is ridiculous. But this right here is the quote right here, if I may add right here. It says, "This is AI. I do not record this, and it does not feel good to have someone use my voice to put words into Goku's mouth. Might be fun for you, but it's not for me." Which is very ironic, because this is the same guy that said this.
I do have one more request. It has to do with our training regime. Will you guys suck me off until I come all over your faces? Hey, look at those faggot-ass clothes! Faggot, faggot, fag, fucking fag. My son's a fag.
Yep. That was literally Sean Schemmel. And this was back 5 years ago. And this was actually leaked during the whole Cake Vic situation. So let that sink in. Let that sink in. And Goku is so bothered about fuck around, F around, fuck around and find out. And he sure did. And it's just so funny that people brought this up to his attention. Goku, didn't you say, Sean, didn't you say this sort of thing? Freaking hypocrisy. It's ridiculous. But you know what I find the most ironic thing? Is when you find out that the Japanese VA, Goku's voice actress, Masako Nozawa, is actually selling her voice to AI because she's getting old and she's not going to be here with us forever. Which is, it's going to be sad not hearing the real deal with it, but it's going to be AI for now on, because considering the fact that she's old and, she's going to be gone forever, but at least she'll get paid for royalties, which is great to hear. But it's just kind of weird seeing the two different Gokus. One is against AI freaking out, and the other one is all for selling her voice. It's just mind-boggling. But I digress. But then again, Sean has a right to be angry about AI, because honestly, there was another incident, I think it was a year or two ago, where I think Luna's VA from Hello Boss actually was, her voice was used for some song or something, and she got really mad and everything, which I can't blame her. It's kind of annoying, you know, not having your voice being used without consent and all that stuff, which is pretty which really would piss off a lot of people, all things considered. But with that being said, I just find this situation so bad because I did watch the video. If you want to watch the whole video of the situation, you should definitely definitely check out GamerGoku. Definitely watch the video for the full context because he goes in more detail with the call and everything because it's insane. But I watched the whole video and not once did Sean Schimmel even bother to apologize to this guy. And it was like the fact of the matter in the video, he says he's daft. Like he called him daft or something. It was just so disrespectful. It's considering the fact that this voice sounded pretty accurate and it sounded pretty close to him. But it's like, the one thing that was so makes me mad is like he didn't even bother, you know, to take a deep breath and ask him, hey, is this AI or is this your real voice or something? Or better yet, say, good job for doing a great job doing my voice and everything, or something like that. It's like, it just blows my mind how Sean Schimmel would do this to people like this. Like, well, then again, that's not the first time because, like I said, I mean, I did hear from a fan from back in 2019 that he apparently had like a little bit of an outburst, and it is just so messed up. And I even have a video of it right here.
What is going on? Where is she? Where are the people? There's a whole, I'm standing there and nobody's there. I've got a giant line I'm trying to get through, and I'm getting real frustrated with this system.
Yeah, what an asshole, am I right, guys? And apparently he told that one fan that he was sorry or something. I don't know. It's really insane. It's insane to see Sean Schimmel go down this road, but what do I expect from a guy who would throw Vic Mion underneath the bus? What do I expect from a guy that just can't keep his cool? Apparently he has bipolar disorder or something, which I don't know if that's true or not, but I digress. I just want to, actually, before I go, I got a message for you, Sean Schimmel. Look, I think you're a pretty cool dude. I mean, look, we don't hate you, buddy, but like, look, your acting is great and all, but like, man, what is wrong with you, dude? But anyway, look, the reason why people don't like you and they prefer the Japanese VAs, it's because you're mean. You're really mean, dude. I mean, look, I can understand being overwhelmed by stuff. I mean, look at the Japanese VAs. They go through more stuff than you guys ever will in the States. They have to go through, like, what's it called? In Japan, they have to do, like, hustling. Like, basically in Japan, it's called hustling. They have to get YouTube videos out to sell themselves out to make sure they get roles in anime or any video games too, for that matter. It's really, really hard to get roles over there in Japan. I mean, you guys have it so easy in the West because you guys can make fuck-ups whenever you want, but in Japan, it's different. You're lucky to even still have this job, Sean Schimmel. Now, which, I want to make this very clear, I don't want you to get fired. I don't believe in cancel culture, but Sean, I just want to say this, dude, you're lucky to not get fired for this because in Japan, if they caught you doing this kind of stuff, they would fire you for this kind of stuff if you were voice acting in Japan. I'm just saying, dude. Like, look, I think you're a great actor at the time, but man, your personality is ass, dude. It's freaking ass. That's all I wanted to say, dude. I just want to say my fair piece, buddy, but look, Sean, I really hope you learn from this. Like, please learn from this. That's all I want you to do. But until then, Vipers, I'm out. Like and subscribe for more content. But until then, peace.